Thank you, Mr. Speaker. By now, everybody knows the Premier supports the Heartland transmission line. She doesn't, however, support the Eastern line or the Western line. Her Energy Minister tried suspending all three last week, but she stepped in at the last minute to save Heartland. She doesn't need evidence to support her decision. She just says the word and it's done. The last administration said all three lines were necessary. She says we need only one. Why? We don't know, and we won't find out. Bill 50 grants her this luxury. The Electric Statute Amendment Act allows her to declare what transmission line Albertans need, based on little more than political whim. During the leadership campaign, the Premier promised to review Bill 50. Now that she is Premier, she's using it to suit her own agenda. Mr. Speaker, this is easy enough to explain. During the campaign, Bill 50 was a popular thing to oppose. Some of the loudest cheers the candidates received at the forums were when they talked about doing something about fixing it. But now that she's in power, she doesn't want to give it up. And that is precisely the problem, Mr. Speaker. When you have a government that's been in power for 40 years, it's not about fixing the system or correcting mistakes or improving how Albertan is governed. It's about power, and you retaining your grip on as many levers as possible once you get it. Mr. Speaker, the problem is Bill 50, legislation that gives the Premier the power to bill taxpayers for multi-billion-dollar transmission lines that will drive up electricity bills, force jobs out of the province, and trample on landowners' rights. That's why we have promised to repeal Bill 50 and put transmission needs assessment process where it belongs, in the hands of experts, not the politicians. 9 months ago, the Premier didn't speak out against these lines as a Cabinet Minister. Now, all of a sudden, she's calling the shots on which ones stay and which ones go. It would be nice, Mr. Speaker, if courage and leadership were genuine instead of politically calculated. Has this been a change for the positive? I think not. Thank you.